What's up, crew? How you guys doing? Let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can hear me. What's up, Michael? What's up, Sharon? What's up, Debbie? What's up, Jewel? What's up, Plar? What's up, Nora? What's going on, Ronnie, L. Harris, Gabriella, Debbie? What's up, Robbie? What's up, Rich? What's up, Joy and Kim? Karen? How's everybody doing today? Welcome, welcome. What's up, Chuck? I'm good, I'm good. All right. So, this week, remember we're alternating weeks. So this week is more of a training week, okay? So, let me give you a quick overview of what we're going to be doing today. Let me hop on Instagram as well real quick, and then we're going to hop on TikTok here in a little bit as well. But get a few people on Instagram here, let them know what we're doing, and then we will hop over. And we do have some different deals today. You'll see them right below me. 65% off designs, 20% off rhinestone supplies, 30% off rhinestones. And yes, you can double dip with the quantity break as well. I did, because of all the issues last week, I did put back up the 20 gross scoops of diamond cut stones, where they're 50% off. You can't use the coupon code with that, but diamond cut stones, citrine, pixie dust, fairy opal are all basically 50% off with that. So that's pretty sweet too. So I promised some of you guys, because we were having so many issues last week, that I would run that again this week. So that is available now. So real quick, before we get the ad, if you get the ad, just to let you know, you might get kicked out when the ad pops in there. Just hop back in here and we'll be live. If you're on Instagram, make sure to head over to the Rhinestone World YouTube channel. But you guys, let me know. Ooh, watch this. Oh, I forgot I can do this. Let's go. All right, so let's go there, and then, oh no, dang it. I meant to do a Q&A, and I didn't put the options that you guys had. So let me try that again. Oh, did you guys see it okay? Oh, that'll actually be good. Yeah, let's try it that way. Yeah, let's actually try it that way. And then you guys will see the question up there the whole time, hopefully. Does that allow you guys to see it? Boom. There we go. Okay, so you guys let me know, what vinyl cutter do you currently have? So what we're going to be doing today, it does? Sweet, let's go. And then you guys can list everyone. We will be going over to TikTok here in just a little bit. We will be in just a little bit. So you guys can see in the background over here, I have my graphtec, and then I also have a Cricut Explore Air. Okay, so the Cricut Explore Air, I'm not going to do the full cut on the Cricut. However, I am going to do, and I'll do a couple little small cuts, because I do want to show all of you who have a Cricut, and I have the Cricut Maker as well. The Cricut Maker actually cuts a little bit better than the Cricut Explore Air, so I always like to use the lesser of the two, just to show that you can still make rhinestone templates with the Cricut Explore Air as well, okay? So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how you're about to get the ad. Make sure to hop back in when the ad pops in and it pops you out. I see most of you are getting it right now. Ad, but it brought me right back. Okay, that's good. That's good. Watch. We were at 140 people. We're going to go down to like 70 people. And then hopefully everybody can come back. But everybody always asks, can I do rhinestones with the Cricut? The answer to the question is yes. Are you limited? yes, you are somewhat limited as well based off of your Rhinestone software, okay? So how many of you here that have never done rhinestones before? Let me know. How many of you here have never cut a rhinestone template before? Give me an idea. Who is it? Michelle hasn't, Sherry hasn't, Leslie hasn't, Darylyn hasn't, not yet, Rich not yet, Melissa not yet, Melissa never done a rhinestone template. Me, I have not, I love it, never cut it, never have. Okay, so a bunch of you. That's awesome. That's awesome. So what I'll actually do, because I saw a lot of graphtec, come through there as well, as far as for owning a graphtec as well. So here's what I'm going to do. I want to mainly bring you into the Design Space software and show you how you can do something with the Cricut Design Space based on the different files, and most importantly, to be able to customize stuff, the Rhinestone fonts that we have. Okay? So we have, I don't even know how many, 300, just guessing, it's a bunch. 300 Rhinestone fonts, probably more than that. What that does is it gives you the ability in the Cricut Design Space to be able to do custom words with different fonts to make rhinestone templates, okay? You can do that with your Cameo, you can do it with your Scan and Cut, you can do it with basically any vinyl cutter, all right? Now, the cool thing is all of our different designs that we have on our website as well. So let me head over here. Let me switch you guys around to our screen. And Instagram, I'm going to bring you guys over here, but Instagram, we're only going to be here for about 2 or 3 more minutes, and then I'm going to head over to TikTok, okay? But on our main screen here, if you said, okay, well, I really like these rhinestone designs here, or this rhinestone design here, okay? We have this Get Naughty design. Well, if you wanted to make this design with the Cricut, all of our rhinestone files, we have what's called our crafter file. So what it is it's all set up and ready and measurements and everything for you to be able to just open up the SVG file within Design Space and then send it to your Cricut cutter. All right? So you don't have the ability with Design Space to create your own patterns, okay? Because as we know, Design Space isn't really a design space. You can't really do a lot of designing, right? Now, you do have the ability, and a lot of people don't know, to also get the Silhouette Designer Edition software. And if you get the Business Edition software, that allows you to do some basic rhinestone stuff. You can export it as an SVG and bring it into Design Space. Okay, that's your least expensive kind of solution to be able to create your own rhinestone patterns, your own custom ones to cut on your Cricut. But like I said, with all of our fonts, and like I'm going to show you tonight, there's some really cool things you can do just to get started, to get your customer base kind of knowing about the rhinestones with the fonts that we have, okay? So I did just list a specific font pack that is probably, it was probably my most popular font pack, okay? And it's this one right here, the Athlete Pack. So it's just 5 different athletic fonts that are all different sizes. All right, so you can see this one is under an inch tall, 1.3 inches, 1.6, 2.1, and 2.6. So I'm going to create a design tonight using these fonts within Design Space to show you how we can do it. Okay, so, and I'm going to make a shirt for somebody. So I want you guys to know that it wasn't planned out. I want you to know that this is what I would do if a customer came to me and wanted a custom shirt. All right? So here's what I need. I have a specific color in mind for the shirt. Okay? And kind of a specific color for the rhinestones as well. So what I need from you guys, I need you to type it in. Okay, let me end the cutter thing here real quick. We're gonna do baseball for the shirt, okay? We're gonna do baseball. So I need you to give me your local high school, youth, baseball team, whatever it is. So for example, one here is Manatee or Hurricanes baseball. And we're going to do like Hurricanes baseball, mom of number 23. So here's what I need. I need the two colors, like let's say red and navy blue or black and gold or whatever it is. Okay, I need you to put it all in one. So I need the two colors. I need the mascot name, and then the number of the son or daughter for the mom. Got it? And then when I see the colors come up that I'm looking for, I'm going to pick that one. All right? Because I have a specific color shirt that I need to use. I can't show you the color of shirt or it'll give it away. All right, so I'm paying attention here. I think I might already have my winner. Let's see, did they provide all the information? I got that. That makes that work. Ooh, they missed that. Okay, let me see. Let me look through again a little bit. No. Need the right color. No. Possibly. I think that could be our winner. Yes, let's go. All right. I think I have my winner. I think my winner is, let me just scroll up and find it again to make sure the colors were right. Oh, shoot. Will that work? Yes, that will work. Where did they go? There they are. Okay. Christine Blackwell. And the reason why I don't have any more black shirts. I have a blue shirt. So I needed some blue in there. So Christine Blackwell is going red and blue, Cardinals, and number 20. Okay? So I got to write this down quick so I don't forget it. So, red and blue, Cardinals, and number 20. And number 20 stood out because that's Jackson's number. All right, and it was Christine Blackwell. Okay, so Christine, on your next order that requires shipping, just make sure that you let them know, let the warehouse know, put it in the custom notes that you won the Cardinals rhinestone shirt. Okay? So, here's what we need to do. First thing I need to do is I'm going to hop on TikTok. So, Instagram, head over to YouTube. I'm out. All right, I told TikTok that I would get on as soon as we got over to the Cricut part of it and the designing part. So, let me go live here on TikTok. Let's go live and Cricut. There we go. Let's add that there. Let's flip it around. And here we go, TikTok. All right. So let's head over to Design Space. All right, so we're in Design Space here. And there are some specific things that you need to do within Design Space to make it work. And I'm going to try and make the first cut not cut correctly because I want you to see the difference, okay? Now, don't assume that your Cricut is going to be a graphtec because it's not. Because it's, what, $1,500 less than the graphtec. So don't assume it's going to be and cut like a graphtec. You aren't going to get a perfect weed every time with your Cricut, probably with your Cameo either. However, once that template's cut, once it's done, you don't need to do it again, right? So let's head over here. I'm going to click on New Project. And I already, okay, but I'm going to create the whole design here and then we just won't cut it all. So this cut would take a long time with the Cricut. So we're going to do the smaller part, but I do want to create the whole design just so you can see within the Design Space software how you would do that. Does that make sense? But then we're just going to cut a little piece of it. And then I'm going to show you what's really cool is how you can do different cuts and then as different teams come in. So a lot of you said I saw the Roadrunners and then I saw the Cardinals and then I saw the Hurricanes and then I saw the Pirates and the Tornadoes and all of these different mascots where you can easily customize those and use the same template, which is really cool. So the font that I'm going to use, and again, let me show it to you real quick. It's this one right here. It's on the main page. I just went on there right before we went live. I discounted the 5-pack $12. But then if you also use the coupon code TRW Live 65, okay, so watch, when I go to my cart and I apply coupon, I go TRW Live 65, that $60 goes down to $21. So you're getting 5 full rhinestone fonts with numbers for $21. Which, that's, what is it, like $4 and change per font? It's something ridiculous, right? All right, so let's head back to Design Space and let's do this. So, our team name, we're going to do baseball, okay, for the sport. You can do football, you can do soccer, you can do whatever you want. I'm going to come up to the font, and I don't want to search my Cricut fonts, I want to search my system fonts. Those are the fonts that are on my computer, okay? So font name, I'm going to go, I know that I have the athlete fonts installed, so I'm going to search athlete. And then the athlete font that I'm going to use for this part of it is probably going to be athlete 4, which, let me show you which one that is right here. The athlete 4 font is this one, which is 2.1 inches tall. Okay, now what you'll also notice on all the fonts that we make is we do all of the work for you and we have specific Cricut fonts, okay, or to be used with the Cricut, and they can be used with everything else as well. But you'll see right here Cricut size, so we want to use SS10 stone, so my Cricut SS10 stone size is 59.81. Now, where you put that 59.81 is right up here in the font size. 59.81. And now that is perfect size circles for SS10 rhinestones. Okay? Does that make sense to everybody? So that is 10.55 inches wide. Now, I'm going to go text again. And this text, I want it to be cardinals. Now, obviously, cardinals, not cardinals, cardinals. Obviously, I can't use the same font, right? But if I put these rhinestones, again, to the 59.81, that is way too big to fit on top here. And I actually want this to be a lot smaller. So I'm going to choose a smaller font. What if I chose the Athlete 3 font? That's going to be that size. So I want your guys' opinion on what you like better. Do you like that better? Or do you like this better? Let me show you. Cardinals, I'm going to go again to fonts, and I'm going to choose font 2. Or I could even, let me give you 3 options. I could go there, or I just duplicated it again. Or I could even go like this. Smaller, throw it off to the side a little bit. Or I could still center that as well. So you guys let me know. Do you like 1, 2, I'm going to show you all 3 of them. Or let's say we center this. 1, 2, or 3? Which one do you like best? I see 1, I see 1, I see 1. Okay, most of you are going to say 1. I kind of like 2. I think 3 is a little bit small. But actually, let me finish the design as well. Because we're going to do Cardinals baseball and then mom of number 20, right? So to do that part, I need to go mom of number 20. And I'm going to do this definitely in the smallest font and probably offset it to the right there. So one that could look pretty nice too is if you did this with cardinals and then took the mom of number 20, offset that to the right. And let me center this one. And I am going to, let's go. I'm going to use my new voting system. I like this. Okay, let me go start a poll. Which is your favorite? 1, 2, 3. All right, everybody join in the poll. Which one's your favorite? The top one, number 1, number 2, or number 3? What you got? I think I know what people are going to pick. Let's see. What do you guys got? TikTok. TikTok, I see 1, I see 1, I see 2. Oh, TikTok can't see it all. There you go, TikTok. 45 to 35. You know the funny thing, when I centered them all, everybody said 1 off the start, right? And now when I made just little adjustments, look at everybody. 55 votes already. Look at number 3. That's what I would, honestly, me personally, I like 3 the best. I like 3 the best just because it has, I don't know, a little bit, like, it kind of keeps it symmetrical by going left justified and then right justified on the bottom. And it gets away from everything being centered perfectly. But obviously, you guys agree. The sale does go on for 24 hours, Jennifer. Yes, it does. I agree. Let's go. Okay, so, boom. There's our design right there. It's 10.5 inches wall, or 10.55 inches wide. All right, let's end the poll. And I think it shows the results. Oh, that's so cool. I love this new voting stuff. So, this design, all we did is we used that one font pack, right? Technically, this is two different fonts. But we just used that one font pack to be able to make this awesome looking design like this within Design Space, right? So, in order to cut this design, I want to walk you through that. I'm not going to cut the whole thing here because literally this cut would probably take 25 minutes, all right? But I do want to show you, here's what I would do, okay? I personally would cut this in 3 different cuts. I wouldn't put it all together, okay? So I would cut here, I would cut there, and I would cut here, and I would just put squares around them. So I would come over here, and I would go to Shapes. I would grab a rectangle. I'm going to unlock the rectangle so I can move the shape to whatever I want. But I also want to move the rectangle to the back over here. So now I can see it over here, right? And then now that I can see it, I am going to get that pretty close, about like that. Highlight both of them, okay? So I have both of them highlighted now. Now if I came down here to the bottom and I clicked on Slice, watch what's going to happen. Grab that, and there's my template. It's pretty cool, isn't it? So again, I'll do it again. I go to Shapes. I go to a square, rectangle, whatever you want. Come over here, send it to the back so you can see those circles in front of it. You got to make sure, so off the start, it's going to keep the square perfectly symmetrical, okay? So what you need to do is come over here and unlock the little lock button right there. And now you can adjust it to whatever you want. I'm going to go there, there, bring that down a little bit, and highlight both of them, and slice. Slice is right down here in the bottom corner. And then you'll see when I delete, I have this cut right here. So the reason why I'm doing that is that's what gives me kind of my template, my cut around the magic flock in order to pull it off and have that template to always brush in the stones. So does everybody understand why I'm doing it in 3 different parts now? So this one right here, see how it looks a little bit bigger? See how that text looks a little bit bigger? Well, it's because it is bigger. Because what didn't I do? I didn't change the size to 59.81, right? So you can see it says 72 right here. So 59.81 is my SS10 size. Now you can see it's basically exact same as Cardinals. So make sure you do that, because I promise you, if you don't change that and get it to that correct size, had I cut out the mama of number 20 part of this design, what would have happened is the circles would have been too big and the stones wouldn't have brushed into it right. And you would have just wasted time and material. So we got mama of number 20. Again, go to Shapes, click on my rectangle. I'm going to bring that, or square, bring that to the back and turn it into basically a rectangle by unlocking the little lock right there. That looks good there, and that looks good there. Highlight them, slice, and there it is. So technically you can see there's our design, right? But we have 3 different templates. And the reason why I did it this way, like I said, if the next person comes in and they want one for Hurricanes baseball, all I need to do is cut the Hurricanes part of it and I can save it. And then the next person wants it for Mustangs baseball. I'm going to use the exact same baseball template the whole time. Then what else I would do, I would cut out a template just like this for football, for soccer, for tennis. Now if I get into one of those high schools or one of those leagues and they're the Cardinals, well, now a mom wants a Cardinals softball shirt. Well, all I need to do is grab my softball template, grab my Cardinals template, grab my mom of, and then just do a different number, right? Oh, the strawberry stones are awesome, aren't they? Okay, so now that you know how that is, again, I don't want to cut all of it, so I'm just going to we'll cut the Cardinals part of the design. Can you guys see that I didn't grab a perfect rectangle? See how it's angled like that a little bit? I don't know if you guys can see it good. Can you guys see that? And the reason why is I grabbed this shape right here that had rounded corners versus the 90-degree corners. Will that make a big difference on the template? Probably not. And normally I would change it, but I want to see, because where it could make a little bit of a difference, just brushing in your stones, is when you put these next to each other, I don't know if stones will kind of get caught in that little crease right there. But I like to test stuff like this on lives, so we'll see what happens. So I'm not going to cut either of these with the Cricut. I'm just going to cut this Cardinals template. So let's move it up to the top there. I'm going to come over to Make It. And then I'm going to show you what settings I use. So we're going to cut it on a mat, 12 by 12 mat. We do not want to mirror it because it's a rhinestone template. So I'm going to hit continue. We got our Air 2, I think, connected. Do I have the USB plugged in? I think I do. Yes, I do. And check this out. We want to obviously set our cut settings. So I'm going to go to Browse All Materials. You could, yes, Trisha, that's what I would have done, sliced it again with a square. But honestly, I want to see if that rounded corner makes it more difficult at all. I would rather test it here so you guys can see. But yes, that would be easy to fix. So I'm going to go TRW Magic Flux. Let's go down here again to Material Settings. I want to get bling. Yes, bling anything is awesome, Jennifer. And then I want to go to my TRW settings, and it's this one right here. So you can see I have it set at 350, okay, with a double cut and a fine point blade. 350 with a double cut and a fine point blade is what I have mine set at. Now, I have a super old blade in mine as well. So I'm going to choose this one. My pressure, I'm going to actually go less for pressure. You guys normally see me go more for pressure, right? Whenever I use the Cricut. I want to go less for pressure just to see if it, I honestly, I think it might not cut through enough, but it might with the double cut. So I want to see, okay? Again, I'm going to be the guinea pig for you guys. So let's head over here. I need to switch to my production view as well. All right, let's get that over there. I'm going to bring you guys over here, TikTok. Let's get you guys pointing down to see it, YouTube. All right. So I have my TRW mat here. We can use any of these mats, and like you can put a mat in upside down if you want. Like this mat right here, again, I've showed you different ways to try and save money. This is one of our 12-inch by 24-inch mats that I cut in half so I could have two 12 by 12 mats. Honestly, it saves you money. And now I have two 12-inch mats. It's smart. The more mats, the better, right? So let's go ahead and pull this off. And I want to grab my magic flock here. And this isn't a big template at all that I'm cutting, right? So let's grab, I don't know, probably about that much. And I'm going to just put it all the way across, even though I know it's not 12 inches, right? We want to take it off of the carrier sheet. Okay? Take it off of the backer, and then we're going to drop it onto our mat. And then where is my squeegee here? Squeegee that down. Let's get this over, and this is the cut part, again, where I didn't necessarily cut it perfect. Let's load that in. I have it set on custom because I have all of my settings on my machine. So I don't have it on vinyl or iron-on or light cardstock, any of that. It's set on custom over here. So when I come over here, I have the pressure set to less and the tool fine point blade. Okay? Now, I am using one of my rolling blades. Okay? So I am using one of the rolling blades, which will last a little bit longer, a little bit nicer. Okay? But I've had this one in here for, probably 2+ years. So I'm thinking, again, just thinking that this might not cut very good because I have it set to less pressure. However, I love testing stuff like this. I'll be completely honest with you guys. The only time I ever turn on this machine is when I'm doing a live to try and teach you guys or train you on cutting magic flock. Other than that, this is the only machine I use. So I will guarantee you that most of you in here that have a Cricut know way more about the Cricut than I do. Now, when it comes to cutting the magic flock, maybe you've never cut magic flock before, so that's why I like to do these test cuts to kind of show you the settings that work for me. But doing it as less, so what will happen sometimes when you do more cut? Have any of you guys ever had it when you do a double cut and it goes through that second cut? What will happen is sometimes it'll pull up the little piece of magic flock. Have you guys had that before? I found out I tried this the other day and it actually worked pretty good. I was kind of contemplating whether I was going to talk about it today at all on the live because I don't want it to ruin anything for anybody. But, so sometimes if you double cut, what will happen is like kind of the stickiness, right? Will take one of the little circles and pop it out. And then when you're going and it's going back and forth, sometimes that little circle of magic flock will get caught in your blade. And it doesn't happen a lot, but it can happen, right? So I was doing some cuts, I don't know, it was a little while, a week or so ago. And I was playing around with I was actually using the Cricut Joy when I was doing those. And it was doing that. So I was thinking to myself, what can I do to make the blade not be kind of as sticky? So I cleaned the blade because you'll notice sometimes the blade will get some adhesive on it and that can cause that to happen. But then what I also did is I had some oil, like a little thing of oil from my embroidery machine. And I put a little bit of oil on the blade. And it cut so good. Like, it cut so nice. I hadn't tried it again since, but Before I did that, it was definitely pulling up those circles. After I did that, it wasn't. Now, the thing that I'm not sure of is, because I haven't done it enough, so just be careful of the oil getting onto your cutting mat too much if you do it every single time and taking away the adhesive on your cutting mat. So just be careful with that. I haven't tested it enough to see if that's an issue, but the embroidery oil, it was pretty cool. Because it basically made it so the blade didn't have that kind of sticky adhesive on it. Yes, the pixie dusts are still on sale with the scoop sale. So you can see why I didn't cut the big template on this. I mean, all I'm doing is cutting the word cardinals here. And this is not going to weed perfect. I know it's not. But, like I said, once you have the template done, who cares if you had to pop out 12 holes or whatever it is? Like, once the template's done, the template's done. And you won't have to do it again. I noticed a lot of people talking about blade being 40. I just bought one and says it's 60. That says it's 60. So yes, we do have 60-degree blades as well. We do have 60. No, Pilar, I never get perfect weeds on the. I never do on the Cricut. We do have 60-degree blades. I only use the 60-degree on the really thick. On the much thicker heat transfer vinyl. On the brick, and honestly, pretty much only the brick, I use the 60-degree. Other than that, I always use the 45. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Let's see if light, okay, so that's a good thing. The light pressure did cut it enough to give me my weed box, so that's a good sign. Now, the question is how many circles, and I don't know which is the best way to pull from either, but how many circles are going to stay behind. Let's see. So, see, Pilar, I just missed one right there. But I can make it look good because I can just go back down, push against it, and then technically, if you weren't watching this live, I could almost get away with, that was a perfect weed. That's pretty damn good though, isn't it? So, I'm not complaining about that at all. There were about 3 or 4 different spots where I just had to push it back down to the cutting mat and then bring it back up. And honestly, this cutting mat, it's still got a decent amount of stick to it, but not too much. So if this were a newer mat, it probably would have weeded them all perfect. But I'm happy with that. So even with the to be honest, the way that weeded, I would choose double cut 350 for the force and design space, and I would choose less pressure. I liked the way this cut. So I didn't have any hangers and none of them popped up from having too much pressure. So I would probably recommend 350, 2-time cut, fine point blade, and then less pressure. And obviously everybody's blade is going to be a little bit different, right? All right, so now, how many of you here that are brand new, how many of you have never seen the graphtec cup before? So we're going to cut the mom of number 20 part on the graphtec, okay? So let me grab this here just so you can see the difference. Let's turn that on. And let's head back over to the computer over here. Now, we do need to, should have started them at the same time. Yeah, it wouldn't have been close, Ronnie. Like, not even like remotely close. And let's go and close this. We can go ahead and hit quit. And let's go Corel. So I want mom of number 20. So now I'm working within Corel Draw in the TRW Design Wizard. So to get this to be SS10 stones and the right font, which is the Athlete 1 font, I'm going to click on Athlete 1. I'm going to hit 10 for SS10s and I'm done. Now, if I wanted to, I could scoot that in a little bit more. I could scoot this in a little bit more. But again, you don't need to. To get it cut ready, I'm going to go to Templates. I'm going to choose Vinyl Overcut, and it's ready to cut. Highlight my design, launch, cut plot CM4. So obviously, a whole lot easier in Corel Draw with the TRW Design Wizard. Yes, you can use the TRW Design Wizard and then bring the SVG file into Design Space. Yes, so if you have our software, you can use any vinyl cutter. So my cut settings, I got force of 28, speed of 60, quality of 3. Let's head over here and load the Magic Flock into the graphtec. So let's flip this around and go here. Let me grab the Magic Flock here. And this is a very obviously small cut. That looks good. I'm going to hit 1 for front edge. That's going to bring it up to the front edge for me, ready to go. Do I want to install new updates? No, I don't in the middle of my live. Mom of number 20 and send. So this is technically mom of, it's technically the exact same basically as what the Cricut just cut as far as the size of it. And the Cricut took, I don't know what that took, 5 minutes to cut cardinals right there. This is set at a speed of 60, force of 28, and quality of 3. And it is almost done. It's on the last letter already. Alright, finishing up my 0 on 20. There's my square, and we're done. I hit 1 to view it. Grab the corner here. And we got a perfect weed. That's done. A little bit different, right? Yeah, that's why it costs more. All right, so now what we need to do is we need to make our shirt and brush in these stones. Let's move this over here, that over there. Our colors were, what were our colors? Oh, red. That means I get to use strawberry. Let's go. So we're going to use strawberry and pixie dust on a navy blue shirt. This will look sweet. Yes, I got strawberry right here. Strawberry and pixie dust. So I can brush this in a few different ways. One way I could do it is I can grab cardinals right here and I can put that down. I can grab baseball and I could put this down right next to it. And then I can grab mom of number 20 and I could put that down right next to it. And as you can see, here, let me bring you down here to show you. That's basically one template now, even though it's 3 different templates. And this is what I was talking about. If you have a friend that loves the way this looks on a shirt and their team name is the Hurricanes, now all you need to do is grab the Cardinals part of the design, take this off, come over here, cut a Hurricanes, drop that down, and now that's perfect. If they're mom of number 24, keep the mom of, and then just do, what I would honestly do is cut out each of the numbers, and then you would put mom of, you would put the little number 1, then if they were number 12, you would grab the 1 and then the 2. If they were number 44, you would grab the 4 and 4 and put them right next to each other. Pretty sweet, right? All right, let's go throw this down here. And I'm going to do one at a time just because I want to press them all at the same time, but with different colors. So doing it like this, it's almost like you kind of need your tape, right? And your painter's tape, where I don't want to deal with painter's tape. So I'm just going to grab these, and we're going to go, yeah, let's do that. We're going to do baseball and strawberry. And then I'll do Cardinals and mom of number 20 in the pixie dust. Strawberry is by far the best red color for any dark shirts, which we're doing a navy blue shirt. So I just have my monster brush here. I don't have a ton of strawberry stones left, but it's definitely enough for what we need here for this design. The key, if your stones are not brushing in great, the reason why would be that your circle sizes are either too big or too small. The magic number that I like to use is 0.135 inches. So the circle size, when you cut it, to be 0.135 inches. It's such a difference, though, like when you have a big... Do you guys realize that, too? Like when you're brushing in stones, do you realize how much of a difference it is to when you have a ton of stones on there versus not as much? It's crazy, isn't it? I just bought a Cricut Air Force 2 and $2,000 of BS across the internet because watching these videos made me think I want to do it all. That can definitely happen. Like you go to a video and you want to do everything, but I'm hoping if you bought a Cricut, you're not buying $2,000 worth of extra stuff. You're better off buying a good cutter than a craft Cricut and $2,000 worth of BS. Right? But yeah, that's why I always like to do lives like this, to show everybody, hey, this is what it is. Like, this is how you do it. This is how you customize it. This is what you do if a customer asks you to do a custom team name. All right, so hot fix tape. Drop that down. And boom, there's my rhinestone transfer. Obviously, that's my strawberry red. So, strawberry red there. Throw that on. Now, if you do a lot of baseball ones, like you can, while you have this template out, you can brush in 10 of them. If you know that other parents or other moms or grandmas or whoever from this team are going to come and probably want some, to save you time, brush in a few of them. Worst case scenario is you don't sell any of them. All you do is you turn this over, you can scratch off the stones and reuse them again. Pretty nice, right? All right, let's grab this. I'm going to go ahead and, we're running out of strawberry stones. I'm going to have to get some more at the warehouse because we use them so much. I honestly don't really know the last time I used red cyan because I use strawberry so much now. It's just a brighter red. All right, I got my baseball. I'll throw this template on the back of there. And now, for this part, watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually brush in both of these at the same time with the pixie dust. Because obviously I can, because I'm using the same color. Are we out? Oh, are you serious, Pilar? We did sell out last week? Oh, dang it. Yeah, anytime. Remember we talked about it last week too. Anytime we do, and luckily we got a ton of pixie dust before the sale. I don't know if the pixie dust will last through 2 sales, but man, hopefully I have, sometimes I'll have a secret stash. Maybe I have a secret stash of strawberry there. I don't think I do though, to be honest. Oh, dang it, I got a random strawberry stone mixed in here. Yeah, I know. I normally check the inventory ahead of time, but I didn't know what colors I was using until whoever, and then I was making sure that it was blue, and I didn't even think, as soon as I did it, I was like, oh man. But that's all right. Okay. So, on the pixie dust here, again, let's get those brushed in on the top. Oh, I got one more there. I had a cyan stone in there. So, those are all brushed in there. Get that extra one out of here. And we're good to go. Let's grab some hot fix tape. Hopefully that's wide enough. That's perfect. Yes, the rhinestones are 30% off with the coupon code. With the coupon code for tonight. 30% off. Hot fix tape is 20% off. Alright, now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually cut these. And the only reason why is because I want these to all press at the same time. So I know it's the bottom of the cardinals part of the design, and then I need to worry about the top of the mom of number 20 part of the design. And then obviously the baseball, right? So let me take this actually off the back here. And then I'm going to trim this as well. Because I don't want to do, oh shoot, I just pulled that. I moved these a little bit. Oh man, I moved those a lot. Why did I do that? Look what I just did. See, this is good. This is where you guys get to see different. So, this is perfect. You see how I just messed all that B up on baseball? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably like 8 or 9 stones. See how they're all off right there? How would you guys fix that? See, most people would get mad when something like that happens in a live training. I actually kind of like it because it helps you guys. Because I get to show you how I would fix that. How would you guys fix it? Would you flip it upside down, grab a pair of tweezers, and rearrange the 15 stones? I know a lot of you have seen how I would do it and probably know. I'm going to grab the template. I'm going to take this off. And then what I'm going to do is put this back on the template like that. And then I can just move each of these stones back into its spot to make sure that it all looks nice. And I don't have any nails, so let me grab my little pick tool here. I can just poke right through it. So how many of you would have done it this way, and how many of you would have grabbed a pair of tweezers and tried to move all of the stones back? Boom, I got it perfect now. And now look at that B is perfect again. I'm telling you, the tweezers, it would not have looked as good. It wouldn't have looked as good doing it with the tweezers. Because you're kind of guessing where it goes, right? Now, again, with this, I am going to trim so I can do it in one press. I don't have to do this, right? I don't have to do it in one press. I just like to do it in one press because you don't want to, if you don't have to, overpress, because you don't want the hot fix glue to ooze out at all. And sometimes you can see it on the shirt. So, let's see, let's get you guys there. You can see TikTok. Can you guys see all right? All right, TikTok. You guys can see there. And, oh no, TikTok, did I just lose you guys? I got you, TikTok. Hold on. All right, I got you back, TikTok. I got you. Here we go. All right, let me turn this light on. Just my little heat press light here. It's on the products we love, because I love it. Booted the elves. We're back, TikTok. We're back. Okay, I'm using a navy blue Bella women's shirt here. Let's go ahead and get this lined up nice here. That looks good. Come down with a quick little pre-press. That looks amazing. And now, I always start with the middle of the design just because then I can work. I know the top and the bottom is pretty much the same for this. So I always start with the middle part of the design, and I try to get that basically right along the armpits. So I got baseball, and this is going to look nice because we have the pixie dust going above and below it. This is going to look really good. It's going to make this strawberry pop. And I've never done the strawberry on the navy blue before, so I'm excited to see what this looks like. Okay, so let's come over here and grab the cardinals. Am I cutting out? Is my voice cutting out? It shouldn't be. I have full. Looks like I have full battery. Now I'm going cardinals right there, offset. I'm going to offset it in just a tiny bit. And then we're going mom of number 20. Audio's fine? Audio's good? Okay, good. And then mom of number 20. Again, offset a little bit. Not too much. But just enough to look nice. And that is it right there. So we're at about 11 inches, 10.6 inches wide on the design. All right? So cardinals, making sure I don't have any extra stones. Mom of number 20. Let's press. Focus is not my strong point. It's not normally mine either. All right, good with that. So I always like to just bring the shirt up to the top here, kind of go over it a little bit. And then we can take these off. Good there. Our strawberry looks amazing. And then the pixie dust for cardinals. Let's bring this over here and show you guys what it looks like. Oh yeah. Check this out. Can you guys see it okay as well? TikTok. So, this is the pixie dust, which is hard to really see on YouTube. YouTube, the camera isn't as clear. Let's see. But that strawberry, doesn't that strawberry look awesome? Who knows the trick that I just did there? Didn't it all of a sudden look so much nicer? Chris said the licky cam. Yes, it was the licky cam. So, TikTok, see? Looks nice, right? TikTok just got the licky cam too. It actually helped more on YouTube, I think. It's pretty cool, isn't it? So, I wanted to leave a little bit of time here at the end to answer some questions for you guys. Any of you that just joined, okay, we used the Cricut Explorer Air, okay. The blade that I used is our TRW blade, but you can just use your Cricut blade. You don't have to use our TRW blade. And then the red stones are the strawberry diamond cut stones, and we should be getting them back in stock soon. What looks kind of like crystal, that is the pixie dust. I will show you guys the font. The font is the same font, but it's a 5-pack of this Athlete Rhinestone font. It is the first font that you see on the main page of the website, okay? It's the first font that you see, and you'll see it on YouTube popping up above me, right there, Athlete 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It is normally, with no deals, for the 5-pack, it's normally $7. Can you guys hear me still? Back again, back again. Let's go. Back, back. Hello, hello. Can hear you on TikTok. Okay, what's up, TikTok? Coming and going. Now we're back. Yes, let's go. All right. So, this is the shirt. Again, all this was the font that I created this shirt with. It was just this one font pack. I used 2 of the fonts out of it. This is the smallest version, the 0.9 inches tall, and then this is the 2.1 inches tall, and it works perfect. And now I can switch that out. I can do football. I can do whatever teams I want, whatever colors I want, anything. Okay? So, let's head back over here. Oh no, man down, man down. Did you guys see that? I kind of saved it and didn't at the same time. Are you guys getting dizzy right now? TikTok's all over the place. All right. I gotta clean the TikTok camera. Good. Did you guys feel that? That hurt, didn't it? All right, let me move back to the main screen camera here. There we go. There we go. All right, we're back. So, let me show you on the site. Here we go. So, this is the athlete pack. Athlete 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 0.9 inch, 1.3 inch, 1.6 inch, 2.1 inches, and 2.6 inches tall. When I marked it down $12. When you go to checkout, if you enter TRW release or TRW Live 65, it brings it down to $21 for that entire pack. Okay? Now, the stones that I used tonight, the strawberry we are currently out of right now. The pixie dust is technically 50% off right now. Okay, normally $30. You get a 20 plus gross scoop of the pixie dust. That's this color right here. And it's $15. This is the special that we did last week, but we had all the issues on the live last week with the connection. So I relisted them again for this week for you guys. So the citrine, the pixie dust, and the fairy opal are all scoop sales this week. Now, next week, we may have some more stones. And do you guys like the scoop sales? I'm assuming you do. I mean, why wouldn't you? Even 30% off, like with the regular discount, is crazy. But when we do the scoop sale, you get 20 plus gross. And they're basically half price. So we are going to start, when I do different rhinestone things on the lives, we are going to start picking some different colors to do because everybody's been loving the scoop sales. You normally get anywhere from a 20 to 23 gross when we count them out. It's normally more than a 20 gross for the scoops. Can you do the strawberry next week because it's out of stock this week? Yeah, I may. Well, it just depends on when we get the strawberry back in stock. That's the biggest thing. I'm not sure if we're going to have them back next week. So let me see. SS10 diamond cut. And there's the red cyan. There's the orange. Red velvet. Garnet, sun orange. Oh yeah, it doesn't even show up when they're not there. So hopefully, and I'm not sure, it all depends on the production side of it. It could possibly be a couple weeks. Hopefully they'll be here sooner though. Okay, but pixie dust and strawberry were the 2 colors that I did use tonight on the live. Hot fix tape. When you go to Rhinestones, you go to Hot Fix Supplies. You're going to see the Hot Fix tape right here. You'll see the Magic Flock right next to it. And then the cutting mats For the Cricut users, yes, you can use our cutting mats in your Cricut as well. Like I said, you can get a 12 by 12 for $11.99, a 12 by 24 for $15.99. Cut it in half, and technically you're getting two 12 by 12s for $8 each. Pretty nice way to save money, right? All right, so this sale, again, will go on. This sale will go on through tomorrow, okay? The scoops, the font pack that I showed you in the front right there, this athlete font pack, it'll still be 65% off plus the $12 off through tomorrow, and then 30% off all other rhinestones. So, with that being said, any of you that are new, if you wanted, for example, some Korean low lead rhinestones, and you wanted a red cyan, well, you can mix and match all of your bags. So if you wanted 2 red cyan, and then you wanted 2 cobalts and a unicorn, as soon as you get 5 bags, you automatically get 20% off. And then you can add on the TRW Live 30 to get 30% off of that already 20% discounted price. So when we do these lives, you can double dip on them, which is nice. All right. I think, man, this went nice. This went smooth. This went pretty easy right here. The Cricut performed pretty good. I was pretty impressed with the Cricut tonight. Now, not that I'm going to use it when I cut a template tomorrow, but the blue flock thing, that's the magic flock. So when you go to Rhinestones and you go to Hotfix Supplies, you'll see the magic flock right here. Everything was smooth until I dropped you guys. Yes, I agree, Dar. I agree. All right. Man, record time. Let's go. Let's go. So I do need to, where were we at? Crystal, were we over 100 on TikTok? We were over 100. Okay, awesome. So what if we did, we got 100 on TikTok, we got 100 on YouTube. Let's do a small wheel spin for each of them. Let's grab the spinner out. All right, for YouTube, we're going to start with YouTube. For YouTube, I am going to pick a winner because we have over 100 likes. So we have one winner. How big is the graphtec? The graphtec, Chris, that I have back here is the 15-inch. There's 15 and 24 are the ones. The 15 is this desktop version. We are going to go with scrolling through who is going to get our spin for the night, and our spin goes to this person right here, Sharon Beckwith. Sharon Beckwith on YouTube. You get the small wheel spin. Here we go. Sharon, you got yourself a mini pack of choice. Sharon, congratulations. Mini pack of choice is yours. TikTok. Let's get you guys. Let me flip you guys around, TikTok. All right. TikTok, we got this person right here. I got Karen. Poodle and me 001. Let me screenshot there. Poodle and me 001. Karen, here we go. You got a spin on TikTok. Karen hit nice. Karen, you got a mini pack and a font of choice. Congrats. Let's go. All right. Like I said, the deals, the codes will go on through tomorrow. TRW Live 65, 65% off font packs designs. TRW Live 30 is 30% off all the rhinestones. And then TRW Live 20 is 20% off the rhinestone supplies like hotfix tape and those things. To claim your prizes, just shoot us an email, info@rhinestoneworld.com. And then the winner for our shirt tonight, next order that requires shipping, just put in the custom notes. Cardinals baseball, mom of number 20. Let's go. All right, crew. TikTok. Appreciate you guys. You guys have an amazing night, and we will see you guys soon. All right, TikTok. Later. YouTube. You guys have a great night.